just click on that and then reveal it on here. So this should be day 15 of the challenge. So it's going that way, isn't it? So I'll start there. Yeah, go on. And just push it out of the way. Anyway, let's jump straight in, okay? Because I want to do this. And the reason that I'm doing it a little bit earlier today is I've got a 3-hour masterclass training where I am revealing and showing a lot of people all about Groove and Groove funnels. So I'm going to be doing that at 7 o'clock UK time. So that's why I'm doing this now. So let's just turn that off and let's just hit this on my Stream Deck and bring it up. So I'm here down in my usual sort of corner down here. And what I wanted to show you was some of the other things that we were talking about. So this is the kind of the designing bit, isn't it? This is what we talk about here. And we're looking at, say, this particular bit of information here. So there's some text. And if you click on the pencil, you get the information here where you can go in and you can do the designing part of the text. So over here, you can do it by clicking some of the features in here. And we had a look at some yesterday, which was the text and the default, you know, just how you can center it, right justify, left justify, those sort of things, the letter spacing and the line height. Okay, and then we had a quick look at the background. So on here, we have a color. So we were doing stuff on the button. This time we're looking at what's on here. And you can change the background for this particular bit of text and stuff. So here we go. That's a bit of the background. We've got some of the border stuff as well that we saw on the button. But what I want to show you some of the other little funky things that we can do, and I can show it on the button as well. But you can do something like animation. And here we go. You've got so loads of animations that you can do. And you know when things pulse or flash or whiz in or bounce and all those sort of things, if you've done PowerPoints, then you will have been caught up in this, I'm sure. But it can be quite good. And you can do sort of wobbles and heartbeats or something that kind of pulses at you. Why? Because it does draw the eye. So there might be, look at all these things next to me here. Let me just slide my head. So you've got all sorts of things in here, scrolling by, fade in, fade up, fade out, fade round, flip, light up, rotate, zoom in, zoom out. You know, there's hundreds. You can have a mess about to your heart's content. If you did something like bounce, you can then say, okay, how does the animation trip? So over here, what you've got is on reveal, on hover, on delay. Okay. So something like on the delay, you then get a time delay. So you know when someone comes onto your website and they're kind of looking at it but not really looking, if you get something to pulse or bounce or something, after a couple of seconds, it might just bring someone's attention in on it. So what you can do is you can repeat the animation as well. On the delay, you can delay these sort of things here, and you can change that from 2 seconds. You can change it in there. But what I want to do is just show you. So this will be a really quick one. This is just about some animation. And when you click on the publish, so up there at the top, publish, click on the publish. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is just go over to the page, I think, where I had it. Okay. Did you see? Oh, that was interesting. Look, I've opened up the page, and can you see it? It does that bounce. Okay. Now you might think that's good, bad, indifferent. Doesn't matter. This is the principle of how you do it. So if we wanted to go back, and actually what I want to do is have the button bounce, then you would come in, you would highlight it, click on the pencil. Yeah. Come back over to the animation. Now we know what we're kind of doing. And you say, right, actually, I want that to, say, pulse. And I want it to do it on a delay. And I want that delay to be 2 seconds. And I want it to repeat. So every couple of seconds, this thing will pulse. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to publish it, as a way of saving it. And then I can come back to the page. where it is. I can refresh the page, and now what I want to know is, can you see that button is doing it? Now the thing is, you can't really see it because that's stupid. that text bouncing around was just really off-putting on that. So maybe that is not the greatest thing. So I'm going back in here, and I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to go back to animation. Nothing. So I'm going to just get rid of all of those. Yeah. And I'm going to save that, publish, so that you can test it again. And I'm going to refresh the page. Let's just see if it's now published. Okay, so the text is solid. And can you see down here the button just pulses a little bit? It does this little pulse flash type thing. Okay, now that's quite subtle, but you can experiment with ones and you can see which ones work for you. And what you might find is someone's looking at it, the reading, and suddenly their eye is drawn to the movement. Okay, and that might be the trigger that makes them read the button. Yes, I want to copy. Right, I'm going to click on it. And that's what helps you do it. So it's a way of introducing a little bit of animation into your website there. Really simple. Have a play with it. See what sort of animation you prefer, and test it. See if it works. You can get your website going and see if more people click on the website because it's flashing. Who knows? But there we go. That's today's. Let me just come back here so I can. Let me just see. Yes, I am actually on screen. So there you go, folks. I hope that's been useful. Day 15. I think it was day 15. I don't know. Or was it 16? No, it's day 16. Day 16 already? Wowzers. All right, so that was kind of this design website mini-series, part 4. So I will see you again tomorrow. Be here. Who knows what time? It's like a mystery, isn't it? It's a Friday night. There's going to be no chocolate. But I didn't give up a glass of vino, so it'd probably be a glass of wine tomorrow night. Yay. Until then, my friends, see you later. All right, bye for now. Right, how do you turn this?